Total turn around, baby, go and drop it down. Drop it down.
Really brought up a lot of claimed that, and she was one of the first people that claimed, Diddy.
Welcome back, LilScorpioKing supporters. I'm doing a reaction to academics called Stevie J. Academics read to Scrappy, Charleston White, and Little Nell speaking on Diddy apology. It's good. So
tried to offer her publishing if she signed what would be called a non-disclosure agreement, NDA. And NDA would prevent her from sharing stories about her time around Diddy or working for Diddy, whatever the case is, that could be negative or maybe disparaging to him as a person or as a brand. She said that the money that was going to be included in the what the publishing was worth at that point was just hundreds of bucks. She said, no, it wasn't a lot of money. She said basically, and I think even Mark Curry said, it's very ironic you're giving back everybody their publisher now. A lot of these people, their music hasn't been promoted, hasn't been worked. Their publishing companies hasn't tried to like license their music in movies, et cetera. So basically, their publishing is only worth as much as the streaming is getting it popping. Like, it isn't worth the much. Aubrey, they said it was a couple $100. She said it wasn't worth the sacrifice in her signing the NDA. She advised a lot of her band members not to sign it themselves. And then, when she saw the video with Diddy beating Cassie, she then addressed that. She said Diddy did not apologize to Cassie. He apologized to the world for seeing what he did. He said he's discussing with himself now, and he was discussing with himself then, but apparently wasn't discussing enough with himself to not put the statement out and call her a lie.
yeah, he definitely apologized to the world because what he should have did, posted it, tagged Cassie, and made it just strictly for Cassie or any of his alleged victims or whatever the case may be. Like, nigga, you apologize to the internet.
And then I know, leave God and mercy out of this. They aren't present here, and this is after she quoted his statement that he put out enough. She's saying that he's capping, just trying to, look apologetic, but he's not. Kind of interesting here, because she was the only one who spoke out. A lot of people spoke out recently. Lil Scrappy, he spoke out recently, and he said this.
Support a woman, the dog. I'm sure you.
Hold on, let me play from here.
Because if Diddy walk in right now, I take the favor. Just straight up, I'll take the favor because I don't care about no apology and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because one support a woman, the dog. I'm sure you say, "Oh, I lost my mind," and we can kind of look at it like, "Oh yeah, good got like 2-piece that failed. He kind of lost it." But no, good. The way he did, show that was style. That was some real. And you can see that he was doing it for a long time because she was frank. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be on it. Got my daughters and my daughters, every last one of them, and my sisters. And my sister. So y'all go to them other pages that was cool. That y'all seen around and they knew it. You feel what I'm saying? Get on my page. You know what I'm saying? Go to somebody else's page that's trying to on purpose bring it down. You ain't even got no proof. I ain't never said no like that. Never. So go find it. All y'all blogs, go find it. I'll sit right here. And if y'all find,
I think what he's also reacting to is
yeah, because people was on Twitter. Well, I seen it on Twitter. Probably was everywhere else. There was like, I saw it on Instagram too. Under one of the blogs, there was like, Scrappy, you beat women too, or beat his woman allegedly, or whatever the case may be. I saw that.
There was a list put together, and I showed y'all last stream about my mixtape that said, the top 10 niggas who've been rocking with Diddy, right? And obviously everybody on that list is looking crazy, right? It's a list of celebrities who have been supporting Diddy going viral. They had Scrappy #1. How's Meek Mill #3 and Scrappy #1? You get what I mean? Somebody told me after they see this, they said, they said, of course, this would be the only big three that Meek Mill is in. Oh, man.
I apologize. But I guarantee you ain't gonna find no. What I'm saying, Cassie was lying. Is that how that gets? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never say shit like that. Not a motherfucker. What? That give you clear? That's clear right there. Something happened. That's clear right there. Something happened. I'm not like some of you mother. I don't look at rich mother that's wealthier than me and rich and get mad and be happy when the mother fall. No, I just get out and wait. Because I'm like, they'll do it to one, they'll do it to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch Bill Cosby about some shit when he was in his 20s. You feel what I'm saying? And have on all white. You feel what I'm saying? They won't give our sisters that. They won't give our sister that. Let our grandma say Bill Cosby did something to her. They're going to give her the minimum. And y'all going to sit there and fight for them. Y'all going to fight for them other folk. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all going to say that all the time. Fight for your time, lady. Fight for these black. Fight for the black. Fight for the black. Doing this, going through the same. They got broken. And they sitting there with broken. Can't pay them. They not even getting paid off the. They ain't even get paid off the money. They is sitting there going through that shit. And we need to help them up too. We need to help them up too. Because guess what? They stayed for 15, 20 years and they really don't know how to get out. Ain't no money to pull them out. Ain't no one to pull him out. And it's people that like Diddy, man, that's some big money that know he got money and know he can goddamn like get that girl to not say nothing and try to do all that, man. That's some and that's some weird because if Diddy walk in right now and take the favor, just straight up, I'll take the favor because I don't care about no apology and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because one for a woman the dog that's true. You say, oh, I lost my mind. And we can kind of look at it like, oh yeah, good got done two piece that. Yeah, he kind of lost it. But no, good. The way he did Charlotte, that was style. That was some real. And you can tell he was doing it for a long time. Because she was friendly. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be on it. Got mama's daughter.
Okay, I can't tell what the end of it was. Okay, he's spoken out. Let me see who else. Who else is speaking out? Who else is speaking out? Charlamagne spoke out. Mayor Adams is thinking about revoking some shit. Shine is speaking out. Shine actually issued a statement. But he's the Honorable Dr. Shine Barron. He's the leader of the opposition in Belize. He says, I vehemently denounce the repugnant behavior of Sean Diddy Combs, captured on the video in which he seen physically assaulted Miss Cassie Ventura Fine. There's no place for violence against women anywhere on the planet. As a father of a precious daughter, a global citizen, the next prime minister of Belize, I want absolutely nothing to do with the people who engage in this pattern of diabolical behavior. My prayers are with Cassie and all the other victims who have come forward with horrendous allegations against Mr. Combs. Holy shit. Shine is speaking out. Who else is speaking out? By the way, I ain't gonna lie. Shade Room is funny as hell. Shade Room posted Diddy's two daughters. I guess they have their prom this year. It says prom 24. They're twins, I believe. Yeah.
Shit, they look straight. Hey, y'all hit me up, man. I know, y'all dad tripping, so y'all hit me up. I'll make sure y'all safe and I won't, put my hands on you or nothing like that. So y'all hit me up, man. Y'all twins, shoot, I'll take both of y'all. Fuck it.
Diddy two, daughters, which is like such and such a timing because I think people wonder
if y'all over 18, because I don't know the age.
Again, God bless them, and I don't think the kids should be having to deal with the things of the parents, right? There's a few other people who spoke out, including. Did y'all see what Charleston White said? Charleston White actually had some compassion. He said he was going to forgive Diddy. That's what he said.
That nigga, sure.
By the way, his caption said, "I forgive you, Sean Combs. I know plenty of niggas who kicked their woman in the ass, and he was a good nigga." Let's see what he is.
I just want to say this. In some relationships, some people like fighting and fucking and making up. Shit, nigga, I know my ain't wrong with it. And then just think, man, they was fucking and getting high together. They blowing cocaine, doing mollies. Now, don't act like Cassie don't like to fucking freak. And I'm sure, man, come on now. Nah, man, y'all ain't finna treat me to go against Diddy because he was whooping his bitch. And matter of fact, the bitch ain't come out and said, well, I just want to say,
well, that's the correct Charleston White. She absolutely did. She did a video lawsuit, right? You don't necessarily got to have a video online to say what she had.
Yeah, she did.
Let me see who else have been speaking up. Oh man, of course 50 been saying stuff, but he hasn't. He's been keeping it. Let me see how they go.
Not Diddy. 50 been strong.
We got Roger Bonds. Now we're hearing fitness company Peloton announces Diddy's music will be cut from all future classes. Now this is usually a big thing. This is a big thing. Because you know what this does? It starts a snowball effect. Everybody starts looking at Spotify, Apple. How about it? I'm gonna keep playlisting, Diddy's music. If you look at any playlist on any platform from the 90s to early 2000s, you're gonna see a lot of bad boy music. Do the playlists have to stop supporting that music? Will they? Will they acknowledge this? Will they be forced to acknowledge it? We don't know. Keep in mind, this is what Drake was saying to Kendrick about, because there was a time that Spotify was taking a stance to say, hey, if you've been a domestic abuser, we're not going to play this music. We're not going to really support it like that. We're going to also add an option where people could hit the ignore button that they never have to hear you because you might trigger people. And Kendrick Lamar and a few others supposedly, reached out and said, hey, no, you guys shouldn't do that. Let's actually Spotify playlist, R. Kelly, Chris Brown, XXXTentacion. That's right. Okay, Genius has an article on it. It says R. Kelly, XXXTentacion removed from Spotify playlist under its new hateful content policy. Okay, let's read. So Spotify tells me the new R. Kelly playlist promotion ban also includes XXXTentacion, who was on Rap Caviar yesterday, but not today. It also says this is a response from X's team on Spotify's decision. they wanted to know why certain other people weren't removed. For example, they had listed, I ain't gonna lie, this kind of like dry stitch on it, but it is what it is. It says Gene Simmons, sexual battery, Red Hot Chili Peppers, sexual assault, David Bowie, rape allegations, realist, I don't know what this is, sexual misconduct, Backstreet Boys, Nick Carter, sexual assault, Ozzy Osbourne, and people that we know would be Michael Jackson, sexual abuse of a minor, that was allegations. Miles Davis, domestic abuse, Sid Vicious, blah, blah, 6ix9ine, Nelly, Miguel, Trey Songz, Fabulous, and even Dr. Dre, right? Yeah. And then Spotify did say this. They said, well, as you can imagine, it's a complicated process with room for debate and disagreements. We can't get into an artist by artist discussion. In general, we work with our partners to make decisions on a case-by-case basis. Okay. Then there was a, what's the name of this? This was a, Since Apple played pussy on this, they didn't want to comment. They're like, oh, we're still not officially commenting. But they weren't really playlisting X and, well, actually X and 6ix9ine were being playlisted at the moment. And essentially what went on was that Kendrick Lamar's Spotify playlist ban, they're saying that he helped influence. That's what they're saying, right? They're saying that, you know, Kendrick Lamar emerged as a central figure in the fallout of Spotify rule implementation. Despite not being directly affected by removals, he decided to support his fellow artists and genre as a whole. And And you know, I think people felt like he did that because he was a fan of XXXTentacion. Now, I don't know if this is actually correct. It said he reportedly threatened to remove his music from Spotify following the ban. Is this subscribe to what the fuck? I am Diddy. Fuck out here, dude. What the hell? I got registered. I fuck out here. Okay. It said apparently, okay, Kendrick threatened to pull music. We don't know if he actually did, but apparently did reach out. They said TD Punt
No,
had
they
said,
still
oh,
up there,
you're
so
censoring music? That's dangerous. When he was actually speaking matter, and he was ready an official TD playlist with streaming service. Blah, blah. Okay, they said according to The Guardian, a rep for Kendrick reached out. Let's see. Okay, so representative for the act, including Kendrick Lamar, called Spotify's chief executive, Daniel Ek, and head of artist relationships, Troy Carter, to express their frustration with the policy and threatened to pull. Wow. Threatened to pull their music from the thing. So apparently Kendrick threatened to pull his music to say, yo, you take X's music off the shoes. By the way, I think we both saluted from Kendrick because X is so beloved. You know, we're glad that his music is not, you know, we're glad X's music wasn't stifled. And to be very clear as well, you know, X has passed away. X did pass away as an innocent man. He was not convicted of any of these things that we're talking about. He was undergoing some cases, but it wasn't, from my understanding. I don't think I'm wrong. He wasn't convicted of any of these things. He was accused, right? All right. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so the fitness companies now said Peloton is saying they're stepping away, right? Which is kind of interesting. So, dear Peloton, your next purge needs to be an all Diddy class, assigned women everywhere. It says, thank you for sharing your concerns. We take this issue very seriously and can confirm Peloton has paused the use of Sean Diddy Combs' music, as well as remove the Bad Boy Entertainment artist series on our platform. That means our instructors are no longer using his music in any newly produced classes. Again, thank you for sharing your concerns, and thank you for being a member of the Peloton community. Yeah, maybe Diddy had like some type of deal with them because they're saying, fuck out of here, right? Okay. Let me see what else. Okay, anything else? Little Scrappy joined in. Everybody else is kind of quiet, right? Did that already. Anybody else? I'm gonna go to this other site real quick. Oh, Boosie. Boosie says, why I feel like I'm gonna hear this on a song in the future? Yeah, definitely sampled. So Puff just gave an intro to a song for an apology. Why I feel like I'm gonna hear this on a song in the future? Yeah, he's lighting the mood. It definitely sounds like an apology to come in the future, right?
Something to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up.
Oh man, nah, this definitely gonna be on the song. Boosie's definitely right. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's see if there's anything else. Lunel says that if Diddy was caught on camera assaulting Jennifer Lopez, he'd be in jail.
First of all,
You can't say that because Cassie is not fully black. Her and Jennifer Lopez is both Hispanic.
y'all will believe when we say that Black are the most disrespected, underserved, underbelieved women in society. You can be if Diddy had a smack J-Lo like that and drug her down the hallway, he'd have been in jail 8 years ago. If he did that to a snow bunny, which is a white blonde hair and blue eyes, yes, that's the term we use sometimes. I said what I said. If Diddy had done that to a snow bunny, he'd be up under the jail. But men can do anything they want to black Diddy shit. First of all,
Okay, let me address that a little bit too. Okay. And please understand the nuance in what I'm about to say, please. And maybe because I'm giving this disclaimer, I shouldn't say it, but I'll say it nonetheless, just because I just don't like this whole little pussy like environment where like niggas are scared to talk. Thank God, I've worked for 10, 15 years to get to the position I'm at, because if I get to that point where I'm like, well, I just don't even want to be in this shit. So I'll say what I say. Respectfully, and I agree with Luna. I do believe that if this was, I think largely why the Kim Porter thing was ignored is because even though she was a supermodel, she was a black woman, and black women of darker pigmentation. I will say this, and I'm not saying that Cassie's not a black woman, but we do gotta say, bro, Cassie be looking like she's not black.
She has.
So like, I know y'all want to lump her in, but you see, Kim Porter and Cassie are a little different, money. And she looked more like, I thought Cassie was Spanish this whole time. Ventura's just South Spanish. Anything with an A or a whole thing. I mean, the thing is Spanish. I mean, Guzman, Ventura. I don't know the fuck. Here's the point I'm trying to say. I don't believe it's because Cassie's a black woman why Diddy's free, right? I would take that if it's Kim Porter. I really think that Kim Porter situation and what she went through with Diddy was criminally ignored. She's a darker pigmentation woman. Not saying Cassie's not black, but Cassie is, like this. It's a reason why Kendrick be called a Drake white. When you're of a certain pigmentation and could pass, usually the masses come running for you too until they're like, oh wait, you black? Oh, never mind. Why the fuck come over here? That's all I'm trying to say. So I'm not gonna just do the Cassie and J-Lo thing, because I think both of them passed in Spanish. Yeah. Now, was Cassie a black woman? Yes. That's all I'm gonna say. Cassie's 100% a black woman, but we're not gonna just do, oh yeah, like Diddy got the pass just because she's a black woman. I think if you didn't tell people, people would think Cassie's not black. Now, again, get mad at me, oh yeah, I won't for that. But I do think Kim Porter, I think a lot of issues with her we haven't discussed because of that. But this Cassie thing, keep in mind, even with J-Lo, I do think there's J-Lo and there's white. Like if it was a white chick, remember that white chick that was chasing that nigga Jonathan Majors down the fucking street? Yeah, if it was one of them chicks, yeah, Diddy's out of here. Like Diddy might actually be like beheaded.
Yeah,
right?
I ain't gonna lie.
It's like what we seem to see people care about the most. Then a little bit lower on the totem pole is Jenny from the Block. And not gonna compare J-Lo and Cassie, but a little bit less is Cassie. And then if we're really gonna use the black women are because everybody heard the same, black women are the most unprotected, most neglected, most ignored. That's when we get to the Kim Porter, okay? And that's why, we have to make a slight distinction, because if, again, none of this shit was right, but this is why probably we're now hearing post her death, the stories about Kim Porter, that if we're hearing she may have had it worse than Cassie, we should have heard a lot of people be more vocal before, and maybe people should have stepped in. But if we're going to use this whole thing as maybe it's because of race, I would start at Kim Porter first. But yes, it probably did affect Cassie as well. Yeah, hopefully that makes some sense. Somebody said, J-Lo is Puerto Rican. Cassie is Puerto Rican.
Yeah. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Check the links in my description.
Turn around, baby, go and drop it down. Drop it down.